Hello, you are highly welcome. This, this is early morning here. I know most of us are already sleeping. I have a very special topic. This topic, many people are asking questions on this particular topic. The use of banana and plantain stem. Fermenting banana and plantain stem for poultry farming. Advanced techniques. This is banana and plantain stem. You can see this. This is banana and plantain stem here. I've received a lot of questions after releasing the video on how to use fermented banana and plantain stem for your poultry and livestock feeding. How to use it to drop your feeding cost. It is very unfortunate that I'm going live at this odd hour. I know that most of us are already asleep. But for me, because of the love I have for my fans, I will not sleep while you are still there suffering, while you are still there paying heavily on poultry and livestock feed. Whereas we have waste and disregarded product you can use to drop the feeding cost of your poultry and livestock animals. This is banana and plantain stems. I want to use this particular live to answer all your questions. I have seen a lot of questions on that banana and plantain stems. It seems most of us did not understand the practical aspect of it. So let me use this particular video to address this issue and clarify a lot of points that you're making on the video. So in this particular video, I'm going to explain the process of fermenting banana and plantain stem. Most of us even think that you can feed this banana and plantain stem directly to your poultry and livestock animals. No, it is not what the video is meant for. You don't feed this directly. But after fermenting it, you need to mix it with other feed ingredients to make it richer. What it means is that this is not a balanced ration for your poultry and livestock animal. No. It does not have all the vitamins, minerals, and all the products needed for the optimal development and growth of your poultry and livestock. No. Just like you eating banana fruit alone. Yes, banana fruit has its own minerals and vitamins. It has its own nutritional value, but it is not a balanced ration. Because for your chicken and livestock animals to grow, you must have crude protein, you must have fiber, you must have energy, you must have fat, you must have other vitamins and minerals needed for their optimal growth. Most especially, this protein is very important. So I want to use this particular live to explain this product very well. So please watch till the end and watch carefully. If you have any question, drop your question on the comment section. I'll get your questions. Even after this live, I will still visit this particular video and answer all your questions on this particular product, banana and plantain stems, to drop the feed cost. And before you can make use of this, it must be fermented. The fermentation process will break down all the anti-nutritional factors then to a usable format for your poultry and livestock animals. It has a lot of fiber, but after fermentation, this fiber will be converted to a very good feed ingredient for your poultry and livestock animal. That's why it is very important you watch the video till the end, because banana and plantain stems are highly underutilized. It is underutilized resources in poultry ration and poultry nutrition. It's very rich in fiber. Moisture, you can see there are a lot of moisture in it, and essential micronutrients. They can be transformed through fermentation process into a powerful, natural, and cost-effective poultry and livestock feed. This fermentation process helps this particular product to be transformed into a usable format. So fermentation improves the digestibility and enhance nutritional value, and at the same time reduce anti-nutritional factors and promote gut health in birds. This guide, this particular video we are making now, this live is for me to explain and explore all the advanced techniques for fermenting banana and plantain stems, helping all the poultry farmers globally, wherever you're watching me from, to maximize the yield and reduce costs of running your poultry and livestock animals, at the same time boosting your birds and livestock animal performance organically. So it is very important you watch till the end so that you get the best. I believe you have watched the video on the practical aspect of how to process this with machine and even with manual. So this particular video is going to explain those questions you're asking on that video. So you have been asking a lot of questions. So all these questions I'm going to address them in this particular video. And if you have more questions, drop them also. Even if you are not here on this live, make sure you drop the questions. I'll also answer you on the comment section also, because I know that this is an odd hour. Most well in this country, many of you are asleep already, but I don't sleep when you have an issue to address. This particular video is intended for poultry farmers and feed formulators and enthusiasts of poultry who want to incorporate fermented banana and plantain stem into their feeding program. This particular live is focuses on the step-by-step process of fermenting banana and plantain stems. I also highlight the nutritional benefit and suggest the additives to add in this particular fermentation process to enrich this feed for optimal best growth and health. So it is very important we follow step by step so that we now let's start with the steps, basic steps in fermenting banana and plantain stems for poultry and livestock. As I earlier said, you don't feed this to your poultry birds. Even after fermentation, you don't feed it like that, please. It must be mixed with other feed ingredients. Some ask, it's unfortunate I didn't copy out the questions from that video. Some ask, can you feed this to your poultry? Some said it is not rich. Yes, but the fermentation process will make it richer. But the only thing is that you don't feed it directly to your poultry and livestock animals. No, you must mix it with other feed ingredients. The essence of this is to reduce the cost of preparing poultry and livestock meal. With this alone, you can drop the cost, because most farmers, after harvesting their banana and plantain fruit, throw this away. Some even use it to block other area or people's passages. They use this to discomfort other people, whereas it is a very good product for your poultry. So let me give you the 16 steps in fermenting banana and plantain stems. One is to harvest matured banana and plantain stem, the one that have already beared fruit. You can see this one I'm holding here has not beared any fruit at all. So I'm using it because it is not too heavy, since I'm not in the farm right away. So for me to cut it, I don't want to cut a heavy one that will be a very big load that I may not even carry on my hand for you to see what I mean. So if you are harvesting the one you use, please harvest the one that have beared fruit and you have already harvested the fruit. That's what you make use of. After harvesting like this now, depending on the quantity you want to produce, depending on the quantity of feed you want to harvest, is the first process. Go to your farm, use the one you have already harvested. That one has already, because it doesn't bear two fruits at the same time. After first fruit, you cut the banana and plantain, eat that one, then the stem is what you're making use of. So if that stem that is left there is what you are going to make use of. Cut that stem into smaller units like this. Take them to your house. The stems of the matured one, please, after harvesting the fruit, to avoid the stem being decayed or causing environmental hazards, you can now use it to feed your poultry birds. The poultry birds will now give you profit that you can even convert to another thing. So this is the harvested one I've already harvested. Let's assume this is the bulky one you have harvested. The next thing is to clean and peel the outer layers. You can see that I've started peeling it already. Just peel this one. There's the next step. Please follow this step. Some of you are asking, please, can you give us a written document on it? This video is just like a written document. Peel the outer layers like this. See how I'm doing it. I know this live, many of you will not join, but after you see the video, watch the video and ask the questions on the video when you see it. Peel it, the peeling process, because this is not bulky. It's not a bigger one. It's not a matured one. So the matured ones always have dirty part of it. Peel it first. Assuming this is the matured one. Now, after peeling it, so peel off the one and have the smooth side of it, please. That's what you do. Have the smooth side. See the smooth side now. Right away. Now you can see this is neat. Wash. This peeling off. Through the peeling off now, we have removed the coerced pattern of it. The coerced side, you can see this one has coerced nature. This one, the fermentation process will not even take much effect in here. So you'll not be able to break the fiber in this. This has a lot of fiber. So after removing the coerced and this dark side of this plantain and banana stem, you now have very neat one. You can see it. This is a very neat one. The outer layer is gone. So that we are now accessing the softer layer. This is the softer layer of it. You can see it. So now after this, the next step is use, if you have the machine, which most of you are asking for the machine. If you have the machine, what you need to do is you put this into the machine. Please, you need to watch the practical video of this where we use the machine to blend this. Put this in the machine. Now the machine will be slicing it to pieces. No matter the quantity you have, that machine is very fast. We call it threshing machine. It slices into pieces. But if you don't have machine, if you can do it manually, you can gather your family the way you peel cassava peel. Just slice them into smaller units like this. Small. Are you seeing it? Just small nature like this. Slice it. If you have the machete, small knife or machete, anyone, what you do is to slice it into smaller units. This video, I've done it practically with knife. I've done it practically with the machine. This one now is for me to explain all the details. Because most of you are asking for e-format. That's the PDF of this particular. After slicing it, the slicing will make it easier for you to ferment it. You can see how it is now. Are you seeing it? If you don't have the machine, you can do it manually. There is no error at all doing it manually. You can see it. You are seeing it now. You can see it. Slice it. No matter the quantity, it will not take much time. Once your knife is very sharp, doesn't take time. Just like this, slice them as if you are slicing okra. Slice it in smaller units. If you have the machine, fine and better. Put it inside the machine. The machine will do this within some seconds, no matter the length of the banana stem. After slicing it, the next one is you grind it. If you have grinding machine, if you don't have the grinding machine, after chopping it to smaller units like this will increase, at least it will help the fermentation process to take immediate effect, to speeding up the fermentation process. After that, the next thing you do is to weigh it, depending on, because you're using a formula. You're going to use the formula to do this. And this is a scale now. You weigh the quantity to know if it will rhyme with your formula also. See, this is digital. You can see this is digital. You see it. I see it. Now, you weigh it. It depends on the quantity. You don't use the scale that will match the quantity. Because it's a small scale. This is for food. You see, just place it on a very big bowl. Weigh it and know if it will match with your feed formula. I have already developed feed formula for this also. Please check on the video section. You see the feed formula using banana and plantain stem. Now, that's the next thing. Weigh it. After weighing it, the weighing is to know the weight that will help you to apply the right amount of fermentation agents and additives, because you need fermentation additives that will help quicken the fermentation process. So after weighing it now, the next thing is make use of the microbes, inculcate, that is add microbes like molasses or ecoberry booster. You can make use of our ecoberry booster also. This is a very good probiotic. You can see our ecoberry booster. This is ecoberry booster here. You can make use of the ecoberry booster with syringe. See, this is syringe here. This injection syringe. This is a probiotic. Either you use molasses or use ecoberry booster. Just draw the quantity at least you need. You see it. You can see this is 10 ml now. This is complete 10 ml. Depending on the formula you are using, that is the quantity of the probiotics, the quantity of the feed you want to produce determines the number, that's the grammage of the distance additives you're going to add. So you need to add carbohydrate sources, mix in carbohydrate rich materials like molasses, also cooked rice. If you have cooked rice, maybe rice you cook you do not eat, it is also good. Water, cassava starch is also very important to energize microbial growth. So see what you have now. You can see this now. Let me put it in a glass cup so that it can be transparent. Please, this is for demonstration purpose. We are not so that we can easily do this at home. See it now, right away. See the ones, see it here. Are you seeing it? This is the sliced one now. Now, what you need to do is here now you add cassava, quantity of, depending on your feed formula, please. If you have 50 kg of this that already grinded like this or sliced, depending on what you want to use. Now you need to add starch or carbohydrate. Then after that, you need to add molasses or our EcoBoy booster, anyone you have. This EcoBoy booster will help the fermentation process immediately to start fermenting. Now you add it to this. Remember, you have to put this in a very big bowl, either a very big plastic drum. Depending on the quantity determines the particular container you're going to use for the fermentation process. Either use drum or big container. All the sliced this thing should be placed inside that container. That's what you need to do. Place them inside the container very well. Then add the carbohydrate-rich materials like molasses, also cooked rice, yam, cooked yam. All these ones are very good. Cassava starch is also good. Depending on the feed formula, let me tell you now. Assuming you have slice of this, maybe 50 kg, you can add 10 kg of cassava starch or rice or corn meal, any of the starch products, corn, cassava or rice, any of them, not that you have to use all of them, please. Cassava starch, rice, cooked rice or corn starch, any of these, you can use them. Add 10 kg of it into this, pour the 10 kg into the container of this fermentation process. Now you take this is molasses. This one is now serve as a probiotic. You add 10 or to 20 ml of this into it. When you are using 10 kg of starch and 50 kg of this, add this 20 ml. This is 10 ml here. You can see it. This is 10 ml. This is 10 ml now. So this is two of this. Put 2 of this into that container. Draw it and put them into the container. This will enable the fermentation process to take effect immediately. Then the next one is you have to add other yogurt. If you have something like yogurt, you pour. If you have yogurt, you pour it inside. It's very important. Then you add water. Add water. The water now will help the fermentation process. Maybe 10 liters of water into 50 kg of this and 10 kg of all this cassava and rice starch and all these ones. Then these additives is very important. You can add garlic, ginger, any of this, neem, bitter leaf, all this, any of this is very important. All this will help to keep any microbial or bacteria that will affect the safety of the feed you want to produce. It's very important. Garlic is there, ginger is there, neem leaf, bitter leaf, scent leaf, all this. Add 10 kg. If you have up to 10 kg of it, please slice them and put them inside that bowl also. After that, then what you do is you adjust the moisture to make sure that it will match with the quantity of ingredients you have already added. The moisture should be 60 to 70%. If too dry and too wet, it is not good. You add bran, not this rice bran or wheat bran or corn bran, any of them also. Put them, or rice husk, any of these, add them so that it will make this thing richer. Then the next thing is seal the container. If you're using plastic, please cover it completely. After adding all this, cover it completely. Place it in a plastic drum or bucket, depending on the quantity. The quantity you want to produce is what determines the. See what I'm using here. I'm using this with transparent so that you can see how it is being chopped. Now, put them in that container and cover it, seal it completely so that fly will not enter inside and go and drop maggot. Please seal it. After sealing it, put it under the sun side where the sun will be hitting it, at least where they have temperature of 25 to 35 degrees centigrade. Avoid direct sunshine, please, but it should not be inside the room, but avoid direct sunshine to it. Keep it in a not shaded, but outside. It should be outside their compound, not inside the room. It should be outside, but not directly on the sun. Now, ferment for 5 to 7 days. Many are asking question, how many days do we keep the fermentation process? When your temperature is adequate between that 25 to 35 degrees centigrade, within 5 to 7 days, the fermentation process is already done. When you add all these molasses and Eco Bio Boost, let me also use the same process, same this to answer your question. This particular Eco Bio Boost, this is the liquid form. You can see it here. You have seen it on the syringe now, the color. Even if you're using it for your poultry birds, for maximum growth, just add it to your poultry birds. Let them drink the water always. For starters, give this. 20 ml of this is good for your starting birds. Under brooding, add it there. So let me, after this video, I will explain more on this particular Eco Bio Boost. You can use molasses or use Eco Bio Booster, this liquid one. Anyone is okay for you. Then within 5 to 7 days, the fermentation process is going on. Let the mix sit undisturbed for 3 days. On the 3rd day, check the pH, that is the temperature. If it drops between 4, the pH of the fermentation process drop to 4 to 5, it's okay. Then another one is you check the smell. If it smells sour and soft texture, then you put your hand and see how the texture of this. See, this is like kwas now. It's kwas now. But after the fermentation process, it becomes like if you like gari, that's a prepared gari or fufu. Yes, that's how it will be. It can be pressed together. Now, after checking that, the next thing is you now add all the ingredients you need. Extract the water, please. After extracting the water, squeeze out the water. That water, you don't need to throw the water away. You can use the water as organic manure for your crops. The fermentation water, you don't throw it away. Squeeze it out and keep it in a container. Keep it safe. You can use that same water to water your vegetables. You're going to get a very good result. It's not just like, though it's not complete organic manure because there are other things, other mixtures that need to be added for it to be balanced organic manure. But you can still use to water your plants and it will make them to grow well and greenish in nature. So the next thing is check the spoilage or the mold. If the product smells foul, it shows white, green mold, discard it. Good fermentation smells sweet, like yogurt or soured bread. If those of you that have this particular product, those of you that have this product, you see the smell of this product, it's very nice. It smells very nice. But if the smell is disturbing, if it smells, see this one, I see this Eco Bio Boost. I'm putting my nose there. I can breathe from it because it smells nice. That means it is still useful and rich. But if the smell is very foul in nature, that is offensive. Yes, let me use the word offensive. If the smell is offensive, it means you didn't get it right. For you to get it, you need to cover it. And after that 7 days, check the smell. The smell should be very nice. Sour, you see the smell of a soured bread or the smell of yogurt. That's how it's supposed to be. Or the smell of pap. You see pap. After preparing pap, the smell, that's how it's supposed to be. It should be smelling nice. Very wonderful. If you have your Eco Bio Booster, you see the smell of the Eco Bio Booster. That's what you're supposed to get. But this first smell, the one that will be offensive, the one you don't even like to put your nose, please, you didn't get it right. It's possible that you must have allowed harmful bacteria to enter. But if it smells nice, it means it is well protected. That's what it means. You can make use of it. Then, After feeding them, you can now dry them partially before feeding. The next thing you need to do is, if you want to feed them live to your poultry birds, what you need to do is now gather the quantity of corn that's your feed. If you have market feed, that's the commercial feed you are using. Since you are dropping the feed cost now, the same commercial feed you are using, now get 10 kg of that from that commercial feed, mix it. I can't do all these things here because I'm in the office. I can't do all these things here. You have seen how we did it on the practical aspect. Mix it with that feed. Don't feed the fermented this thing alone to your poultry birds. That's the question most of us are asking. Don't just feed it to your poultry birds like that. You're not getting the right, you're not getting the balanced ration. No. Most of us have started feeding this. You get stunted growth immediately you do that. Please, don't feed directly to your poultry birds. What it means that fermented banana and plantain stems, you now make use of it. Add the commercial feed in a bowl, maybe 10 kg of your commercial feed. Then you get 10 kg of the fermented banana and plantain stems. Put them together and mix them properly. After mixing them, give it to your poultry birds. You're going to get amazing results. I don't know whether we are getting me clearly. Please, you can still, if you want to safeguard this, you can still dry it. After drying the banana and plantain stem, fermented one, you can still sun dry it. After drying it, you now grind it again and mix it live. If you don't want to give the fermented one to them, you can grind it, and after drying it, you now take it to grinding machine, grind it into powder format, then mix it with your feed, dry feed, and give to your poultry birds. If you want to give the fermented one, it should be weight. That weight one is also good because you can feed the weight one, you can feed the dry one. So if you want to keep it to stay longer, for those of you that want to keep it for longer period, after drying it, then you go and grind it with your grinding machine. It will become that powder format. Anytime you want to feed your chicken, what you do is you go and collect some quantity. Not that you're going to feed that directly to your birds. If you feed that, they will eat it, but it's not balanced. They will not get the maximum nutrient they need. They need protein. They need vitamins and minerals. They need fat. They need energy. Where would they get the energy if you're not missing other feed ingredients? You need to mix other feed ingredients. Because I'm saying it because I'm seeing a lot of questions. Some say they are fermenting this and feeding that. No, don't feed live. Don't feed directly to your poultry birds. It's not ideal. It's not correct at all. That's one thing. So you have to introduce gradually. Don't feed that immediately you give it to them. They will start eating it fast. Like the way they eat. No, it's a new feed to them. It's just entirely new. So you have to introduce gradually, small quantity. If they're getting aware of it, you continue adding it. The more, after 3 to 5, within 1 week, they'll get accustomed to the feed. You start them eating it very well. And most especially, before you feed them, you sprinkle eco-bubbles. Eco-bubbles have a very good smell, a very good aromatic smell. Unless you buy this and didn't keep it safe. See, this one is smelling very fine. But if you didn't keep it very safe, it means you didn't get it right. If you allow flies to enter inside and inject maggot, the maggot will start feeding on the minerals, micronutrients here. This particular product has a lot of vitamins and minerals inside. So if you have flies enter inside and drop maggot, the maggot will start eating all those ingredients to grow fatter inside this container. That's why it is good. If you have received the way I seal this, the way I seal it before dispatching to you is very, very superb. So always seal it in that nature. Use syringe to draw it. Or what you do, since it is 5 liters, you can put them into 1 liter and keep and cover it and secure. When that one finishes, you come back again and fetch one and add to that one also. So that's the next thing. So the next thing now is introduce this to your chicken gradually. Start by mixing 10 to 20% of the fermented stem with regular feed. Then gradually increase so that the birds will adapt to it. Don't feed this alone, please. Because of the comments on the video, don't feed the fermented one alone. No. And don't feed this to your poultry birds directly like this. No. It has some poisonous substance, anti-nutritional factors also that may even buy your chickens. So don't feed this. That fermentation process will remove all the anti-nutritional factors, all the toxins. The toxic aspect of it will be reduced to barest minimum, please. That's very important. Then the next thing is, what are the nutritional properties of fermented banana and plantain stems? That's the next thing. Please, if you have any question before I go to the nutritional properties of fermented banana and plantain stems, ask your questions. Let me address it. Have any question, please? You have there. Mr. Kledeus, please. Those of you online, may God bless you. I don't even think that I never believe that some people will be awake like with me also. This is midnight here in Nigeria. Wherever you're watching me, please send their message, please. Hi, thank you, Mr. Kledeus. May God bless you. May God bless all of you. I wish you all the best. This is the odd time in my country here. This is our midnight, but I decided to do this live, and I will be doing it regularly like this, so that most of us that are having issues in their poultry and livestock animals, they will have access to me. So ask their direct questions. Please, if you have any question right away, send your direct questions. All those questions that are bothering you in your poultry and livestock business, please direct them here. I will answer them immediately. I'm live here. You are seeing me live. See me. I'm live now. Send your questions. Let me answer all your questions. This is live video. Send your questions. If I wait for a question, I didn't get any question, I will not go to the nutritional properties of fermented banana and plantain stems. Then I will not conclude this within a short period of time, so that next time we also continue like this. We are going to treat different issues, different poultry issues. Most of you that need training, save that your money. Join us in the life. Our life will be always in the night, so that not all the days. Before the end of this month, I will give the days and time we will be having our live broadcast, so that everyone will be joining us at the same time. It is very important. Have your question, please send me your location. If you are hearing me loud and clear, please tell me. I don't know whether my listening is audible enough. My mic is on. Yes. Send me your location. You can still support our life. If you have anything to support the channel, you can still support. Click that sign there. Click thumb up also. If you are watching this video, most of you that are online, please give us a thumb up. This will help the platform to share the video to more poultry farmers. Please give a thumb up immediately, please. If you're on live there, please give a thumb up. If you are hearing me loud and clear, give me a thumb up. Let me know that you are live, that somebody is watching. Please. I didn't expect people to be awake by this time. Yes. Oh, my wonderful brother, Ude Chinonso, Michael. My layers is not laying enough eggs. Chino, where are you watching from? My brother, Ude, where are you watching from? Chinonso, where are you watching from? Just tell me, where are you watching from? If you are there, please give a thumb up. There is thumb up sign. Click on that thumb up sign. In Nigeria, which part of Nigeria are you watching from? Enugu or Anambra? I know today is mostly Anambra. It's Enugu names. Are you watching from Enugu, Anambra? Which location in Nigeria? Myself, I'm in Nigeria also. Yes, I know it's Enugu because my wife's name is Ude also. The family name is Ude. I know it's Enugu. Or my wife is from Ogu local government. Yes. So you are highly welcome. You are layers is not laying enough. How many are they? Please, how many are they? Just send them. How many are they? And what quantity? How many crates do you get? Average, at least in a day. How many layers do you have? This is a time for you to address your matters. Most of the times, if you send your questions, most of the questions may not be answered. But this life, you address your matters immediately, instantly. And I will make sure any question you send here, I must answer the question directly here, now. It's not God bless you, answer again. This is live broadcast, please. How many layers do you have? And what quantity of egg? I want to know whether it is normal. For you, it may not be normal. For you, it may not be normal. But if you give me the number of layers you have, I will know whether it is normal. Because I know that some layers farmers think that if they have 100 layers, they will be getting 100 eggs in a day. 40 layers. Then how many eggs do you get? 40 layers. You have 40 layers, but you don't expect 40 eggs in a day. Oh, please. I want to know the number of eggs you get in a day. Let me know whether it is normal, because since you're not bothering yourself, let me know the number of eggs you get in a day at least after picking. How many eggs do you get in a day? I'm expecting your answer. Please, if you are there, send your questions. This is the right time for you to send the questions, and send thumb up. Just tap that thumb up sign so that this platform will share the video to more people. How many layers? 40 layers. Then how many eggs do you pick in a day? Please. If you are watching us, 4 crates of, no, it's not possible now. 40 layers, 4 crates. It's not possible. Is it it's not possible with 4 crates. No, you're not getting it right. How can you get 4 crates from 40 layers? It's not possible. I mean, how many? What's the quantity of egg you get in a day? One. Like how many? One piece of egg in a day. How can you get 4 crates of egg? A crate of egg is 30. A crate is 30. The 4 crates is 120 eggs from 40 layers in a day. I mean in a day, not in a week. I mean in a day. How many? Okay, you're talking about, okay, 4, we're not talking about, dozen is 12. Dozen is 12, and 12 times 4 is 48. Now I'm talking about how many pieces of egg do you get in a day. I want to know whether your layers are laying well, so that you not bother yourself, because most of the times you may be stressing yourself when you don't have issue to stress yourself. One like this pieces of egg in a day. He's probably saying 4 dozens. A dozen is 12. 4 times 12 is 48. Okay, you are getting 31. 31 out of 40. Mr. Ude, you don't have any problem. You don't have any problem. You are checking, they are doing well. Please also let me move forward. Give me what is their age. Their age. Let me know their age. What is their age? How many moles have they laid? Let's go there. I know that you may forget their age. How many moles have they laid? When did they start laying? Because you are getting 31 eggs from 40 layers. How many moles have they laid? So I want to know their age now, so that their age will now determine the percentage. That will know whether they are laying well or not. Because when they start, they will not lay. They will start with 5%. For 5%, they will go to 10%, 15, 20, 25, 30 to 70%. But they will not lay 100%. It's not possible. It's not possible for you to get 100%. The maximum you can get is 80%. And if you have boosters, like this EcoBoy booster, if you are using this EcoBoy booster, see it here. It is for maximum egg drop. They are going to get